totally
participating.
get that. Like, you know, like, because I think
Yeah.
it's like honorable in a way. It's just,
Ooh.
yeah, dude, getting to see Terry. This
I'm actually interested in this Incineroar. So MRW, probably New York's best Incineroar, I'd say. He's definitely slept on in terms of tri-state Incineroars because everyone looks at Jut and they're like, OMG, it's Jut.
no, that's true. We haven't really seen Jut in
But
a while.
MRW, very, very notable Wi-Fi Incineroar, and he puts in work from what I've seen.
Dude, this
I'm very
character
excited.
is also kind of crazy. Like,
Scary.
it's
I don't
just
like-
things can be over for you in like, you know, just a couple of those really with some
He's
damage.
he is the true essence of like a grappler. I feel like, legitimately, like he's literally. It's like if you took Zangief from Street Fighter and you put him in Smash and made him a giant red cat, giant red wrestle cat. Like that's what this character is literally. Like he's hunting for his command grab. He wants to get that damage. He wants to get like that rage built up from that or that revenge built up, so that way he can hit you with something super crazy. Phantasm, though, holding his own like pretty nicely thus far, I gotta say. He just hasn't been letting MRW in whatsoever, and I feel like that's the hardest part for Incineroar is entering.
Yeah, but the thing is once he's in your personal space, especially when he's glowing like that, that spells disaster. But Terry does have those game-breaking mechanics himself, just in a different form. And that is kind of was my initial reaction to this. That was a smart way to turn around, actually, without messing up the mechanics. I don't know if you caught that.
Terry's just such a solid, I feel like, Wi-Fi character to play.
Totally.
Just because he doesn't really care about all the pitfalls of like the free frame latency and stuff like that. Like he has auto turnaround, which guarantees that he won't be missing a beat when it comes to execution on out of shield punishes or anything like that. Plus his combos link into themselves and do
Oh my god!
amounts of damage. Isn't that really it already? Holy moly! I was gassing up MRW like, yo, this guy's crazy, but
Dude, that looked ridiculous though.
yeah, that was not like went through the revenge, which was insane.
Dude, yeah, well, it hit twice, so it's just like, yep, all right, you could revenge, but you're dead. But all right, that's good. That's at least a good morale booster for MRW. You don't like to see someone just get restocked.
Oh my!
You know, even if even if the game ended right there, like it's far better. Yeah, that's. I don't. Was that charged? It looked like it
No,
should
that was
have been.
uncharged. I think.
Yeah.
I think if it was charged, that would have been it.
I agreed. That's why for a second I thought it was it. But
It's like Phantasm has just a good command of like neutral against Incineroar right now. Like he's not falling into any of the pitfalls of having to guess mid range at what Incineroar is going to throw at you, and his confirms were on point that entire game. Like he was linking everything successfully.
Yeah, I
right
mean, he
there.
did all the things you're supposed to do with this character, and the thing is when you do all the things you're supposed to do with this character, like kind of on paper, you're ridiculous because if you just don't die when you have go meter, like and we saw it on I think it was the second going on the third stock, like he went from 0 to 60 damage on MRW.
Yeah, that was nuts.
In
That was
a matter of
insane.
seconds, and it was because he used the
That's
go meter,
crazy.
you know.
He just like had all of his links, like everything linked up perfectly. Like against a character like Incineroar, where you definitely need to his entire game plan is getting in on you basically and making you fold from the amount of damage he can throw out and getting those command grabs, establishing stage control, like really spooking the other player. That being said though, Terry's plan I'd argue is pretty much the same as well. He does have a projectile which cushions the blow a little bit in neutral for him, but like once he gets one hit, like it's scary. He can take those hits pretty far.
Yeah, and that's just it because he has those fighting game moves where everything just links together. He even has that, you know, the up tilt cancel. Like
That was hot.
Yeah,
That was that double nair into
there it is.
what was that, power dunk? That was insane.
God,
He linked that all successfully.
dude, the shield damage that move does. Holy cow!
What do you do? What do you do against that?
I
Like,
don't
he can just
really-
keep barraging you and then force a shield poke off of it. You can't punish that move.
Dude, the auto turnaround down tilt is so stressful. Like that, you're right because it
Get around
catches
it,
you
dude.
all the time. Like, what do you do about that?
He's got eyes in the back of his head.
Good lord, yeah, that
Jesus.
smash, that's gonna clear out stock number 1. But honestly, I think compared to game 1, MRW at least in a better position because if you're Incineroar, you know, I don't know how. I mean, I feel like Phantasm's just been doing such a great job. All you know, just catch one of those revenge hits and then grab him and throw him and he's dead. But you got to get in that position first.
Yeah, you can definitely mount a comeback as Incineroar. Like, I'd say bringing up the divide isn't too hard. It's just that once you have a stock lead on Incineroar, he's automatically forced to play your game.
There
And
it is.
that can suck for him a lot. Luckily, MRW managing to bring it back together. I'm trying to look at... Down tilt is -6 on shield, so I don't think Incineroar really has anything to punish that thing. Like, Terry can do it multiple times, it kind of auto-spaces itself. So it's just tough. When Terry does that shield pressure on you, you just can't press the button. You just gotta angle that shield up after he finishes the jabs if he's trying to go for a power dump.
Look at that, man. Like, look at this. The game literally turned around. Literally turned around. I mean, it's even, but considering where it started and what the last game looked like, I would say it's turned around. But here we go. Definitely going to be fishing for some of that. I don't think he's going to necessarily need the revenge to make something happen here at all. But, oh yeah, this is not where you want to be. That was really smart
there. This
from
should be a free
Phantasm.
punish right there, but doesn't take it.
Yeah.
Why didn't he do anything?
Oh no!
Oh, he's dead.
Spaghetti. Spaghetti.
Yeah, that's the pitfalls of recovering with the gray stick on your controller, is that sometimes the wrong input is red, and then you just die for no reason. Ooh, yeah, that auto turnaround is insane.
Yeah,
like,
man.
you just can't, if you stand roll distance as Terry, like, how do they get around you?
This character optimized, and I think Phantasm's honestly playing a really good set right now.
Oh, yeah.
But this character, like, truly optimized, I think is so terrifying, especially on Wi-Fi, you already mentioned.
It's also just the matchup itself. I just feel like Incineroar does have very blatant and obvious flaws that come out. I think Terry capitalizes on those perfectly. Like, his disadvantage is not the greatest. He does struggle. This might be it. Oh no, he makes it back. Really good jump conservation right there. That should be it right there. Yeah, Phantasm playing really, really solidly. Like, MRW found the openings he could, but Phantasm really just wasn't dropping anything.
He wasn't, no. That's pretty much the story.
That's very solid. Where is this guy from?
I'm not entirely sure, but that was really impressive Terry play, and MRW just really didn't look like he knew what to do. And I've seen that happen even at high levels against Terry. Like, if you've watched Riddles play anyone, Riddles being like probably the best Terry at the moment.
When he's on point, it's scary.
Dude, watching him sometimes, what he does to people, and like some of the way the sets goes, like for example, I'm trying to remember what tournament it was. It was, I don't know, it was some tournament, but it was recent. It was him playing Rivers, and like Rivers is obviously a fantastic player, but then like you just see Riddle start doing all this crazy Terry confirms and everything.
How do you deal with that?
And it's just so easy for things to turn.
It's tough.
And the set just goes like that, because, you know, all it takes is just a couple go meter combos or just bread and butters. Honestly, yeah, just the bread and butters themselves. Like, everything's, the character's good.